Hey there everybody, it is Friday, February 26th, and it is time for my sketchbook review. This week I've been working, like for the past 3 days basically, I've been working on stuff I really can't show anybody. So, yeah, unfortunately that means smaller sketchbook reviews because I have to dedicate my time to doing other projects. But I'm having a lot of fun with them and I'm learning a lot from them, so I don't feel too terribly bad. And I'm sure you guys could like appreciate a smaller sketchbook review because I always feel like they're so flippin' long that nobody gets through them all, but I know some people do. But anyway, so let's just go ahead and jump right into this because my week has been super boring thanks to the snowstorm. So like I can't really even go anywhere right now. Our road is still not plowed and my car cannot handle that depth and that density of snow, so I'm kind of stuck. But Aaron can get out because he's got his Jeep, so it's all good. He can get to work and stuff. I'm just kind of like stuck. Anyway, so I did some pipers. Of course I did some pipers. This one I believe was going to be like, I was trying to show her wearing like a scarf like it's wintertime, and I was kind of showing her like coming across something or someone who needed help or something, and she's just kind of starting to reach out for them or something, but she looks like really shocked because yeah, because I just got so distracted in like 1 second. Anyway, she was supposed to be like in shock or something like that. Like she came across something that wasn't good. I'm actually, and oh my god, it's gonna go dark. I was thinking about her coming across one of the urchins like froze to death or something like that. I was like, no, I can't do that to her. But you know, that crap does happen. So like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'd rather not. But like, part of me is like, it's really good character development for her to have to deal with some sort of loss because she's like a very sunny character. And every now and then I feel like she needs to kind of be brought back down to reality, because about the time she starts to think that everything's good is about the time when I'm like, we need to throw her a curveball. And I was working on a cherry over here. I actually like how this one turned out. I was kind of trying to conceptualize her scavenging clothing, because she wears men's clothing. Like all the girls I believe all the girls wears men's clothing when they scavenge, because it just makes more sense. I mean, unless you're just crawling through the dump, it'd be different, but... So I was working on that, and then I went in such a weird direction with her this week. I can't even. A little praying piper, because she goes to the church at one point in roleplay and prays, but she doesn't get to pray for very long because then she gets hauled in to do work. So whatever. She's not complaining. She used to work with the kids. And then I was starting a hug tutorial, and then I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I quit. So I just kind of stepped away. I do get frustrated very easily when things don't turn out exactly the way I want them to in the very beginning. So a lot of like my videos and my how-tos, like other than the duck face one, I tend to just kind of walk away from because I get frustrated that they're not as educational or as perfect as I want them to be. But really, and for my educational videos, I do kind of prefer them to be perfect, you know, because I'm trying to teach you guys something. But whatever. Just a couple doodles. I was trying to get male anatomy down here again because I've been really slacking at it. This was a scene real quick from someone else's roleplay. I believe it was in the Shadow of Saints or something like that. And Cassidy goes in and works with Father O'Malley to clean the church a little bit. I didn't get her character down. Looks too much like a kid, but I tend to do that. Is I start off making them look too young, but then I draw them and draw them and draw them, and then eventually I get to the right point where they're looking like adults. Like Father O'Malley looked like a kid when I first started drawing him too, but now he kind of... And actually looks too much like a mouse. He's a rat, so I need to elongate his... Well, whatever. I'm not going to change this drawing, but... Anyway, just points. Working on some cherry here. The anatomy on this is horrible, but whatever. Showing some ankle because, you know, that's scandalous back then. I should have turned my Skype off, huh? Piper hugging onto one of the little urchins because that's she likes her little urchins. And then Cherry and Missy, I was talking with Al and we decided that they're going to be sparring buddies and all the like of that sort of thing, and that like they get together and they spar and like the guys all bet on them to see who's gonna win. And it's not that Cherry is in particularly a very good fighter, it's just that she can take some hits. So basically she would just, it's like Rocky. He was a good fighter, don't get me wrong, but like his big thing being the Italian stallion was that he could just keep taking hits and then exhaust the other guy out, and then he could get his hits in. Cherry's very similar. So like, and she sees red, so like when she's fighting, she doesn't stop and think. She just kind of, she rushes in there. She doesn't keep her guard up. So Missy gets quite a few good hits in on her, but they're actually pretty good friends. So like, I enjoy them. I'm going to do more with them. It's just I'm a little distracted with something else right now, but ultimately, yes, I'm going to be doing more with these two, just because I like the dynamic. I like that even though like Missy is a somebody and Cherry is a nobody, they're still pretty good friends, because like they're the same, plus they're Dullahan children, so like how many of those are there actually out there? And I know Missy's gang is supposed to be like all girls and stuff like that, so I don't know how many. I just know that Cherry's one of them, but they probably don't come flocking to Missy to be like, hey, let's spar either, because you know how girls are. It's like, oh, don't hit me in the face. And Cherry's like, dude, totally hit me in the face. It's all right. Gives her an excuse to go visit O'Malley. Did a quick little cuddle picture here with Lizraine and Piper because I felt like doodling something cute, but his face is a little messed up. I don't know why I scrunched it in instead of pulling it out, but whatever. I think it was because I was trying to preserve her face. Little Piper dancing because there was a little bit of a thread, and actually it's on the next page here too, so yeah, there was some dancing going on in role play and I wanted to kind of doodle it. This is actually like the motion's really good in it. I think if I changed up the fabric on the back part of the dress it'd make more sense, and it's a little tilted because my head was down when I was drawing it. I was super tired. I don't even know what was wrong with me, but yeah. And I think this might be it for the week, because then I got going on other projects. I did a quick doodle between one of our new role players. Her name on the board is Emilia. So she teaches Piper like waltzing or fancy dancing, whatever. And they're in the bar, and I'm sitting there the entire time. I was like, is Patty gonna yell at them? But then I was like, no, why would he? Because that's exactly the kind of stuff that they would want to happen in a bar, is two cute girls dancing. But yeah, so she was teaching her how to dance and stuff like that, and it was really, really cute, and it was really nice, and it was fun. And then I did a quick doodle here of Lizraine dragging Jade, but like I was like, I don't know. I was like, perspective, what's that? And then I was like, anatomy, what's that? So I was just scribbling the scribble. Around this time was when I was feeling really guilty about not working on commissions. Even though I've just been really struggling because I want to get it like perfect before I start inking anything. Because that's how I roll. I'll focus on this picture because it's much more cute. But yeah, so I think my mind was just in too many different places. And then I set my scratch pad aside. I went looking for more. And that's the annoying part, is like part of me, I don't want to use it anymore because I can't get more. See, this brand is a brand that Meyer sells, but they changed it. This one is 120 sheets. I paid $5.99 for 2 of these. For 120 sheets for $5.99. They have since taken this exact same sketchbook, a 9x12, cut it down to 30 pages, and they're selling it for $2.99 for 1. And I'm like, nah, because I want this deal. So I've been looking around trying to find someone else that sells it, and I can't find it. So like, now I don't want to use my paper because I'm like, well, this is it. Once I'm out, I'm out. And it's not that I don't have paper, it's just that I really like this paper in particular. I don't know why. It's nothing that special. It's just, it's the right texture, it's the right consistency, it's the right weight. It handles how hard I push with my pencil, and it handles erasing really well. So, I don't know. I don't want to say goodbye to my sketchbooks. And it's funny because I just throw everything out anyway. I scan and then throw everything out, but like, I don't know. In order to draw, I want the sketchbook. So I'm going to look around online to see if I can order a 2-pack or something like that. I'm just like, I don't want to spend that kind of money on paper that ultimately I'm going to end up throwing away. I could just go buy a ream of regular printer paper at that price. But anyway, end rant. Anyway, so really that's it for the week. All the stuff I've been working on that I can't show you guys, like I seriously can't show you guys. I wish I could. It's, like I said, it's been really interesting. It's been really fun, too, because I get to collaborate with other people. And I love collaborating with other people. Because when you get to feed off of somebody else, that's when, like, you get to explore things. Like, you don't even think of concepts, they think of them, and then you're like, oh, that's really neat, and what if this? And then they're like, oh, that's really neat, what about that? And it snowballs into this thing, and that's how projects come about. It's really, really amazing to have people to collaborate with. And I have people to collaborate with, yay! But yeah, so if you guys liked what you saw, go ahead and like and subscribe below. Leave a comment. I'm still thinking on that contest. Like I said, I do not have a job still, and the bills are getting tighter and tighter and tighter. So I'm trying to figure out something I can give away as a prize without breaking the bank. But I think that I'm going to do that around 5,500 because I missed my 5,000 mark already. So it gives me a little bit of time to kind of think and maybe pull some resources and see what I can come up with. But yeah, so there will be not a contest, but a giveaway here pretty soon too. So yes, that's still in the works. I haven't forgotten. I don't have the resources to come up with prizes at the moment. But soon, guys, soon. I promise. I just finally got my last winner's stuff out last week. And I haven't even heard the first one if she's gotten hers or not yet because it went overseas. So I think that this next contest is definitely going to have to stay in the US because I spent so much money sending stuff overseas and it doesn't always make it, or it takes 3 months to get there. And like, to me, it's a loss. So it's like, ugh. But again, we will see. So like, subscribe, comment below, and I'll see you guys in next week's sketchbook review.